Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So yesterday we talked about what you shouldn't do, training up your child if you're living abroad. So today we'll be discussing about ways you can, train up a child positively. We'll also be talking about what you can do, to support children. And okay, so the first thing is building a routine. I think it's very important if you're living abroad. Obviously, you cannot, raise your hands on children or anything of negative, training. But there are other ways you can train up the child, guide the child, in a path that might be profitable for the child and positive for the child. So which is building that routine. For instance, if you want to build a routine for your child around doing chores around the house, building their independent skills, I think it's the right time to catch them while they are young. For instance, you can set a routine with a child. For instance, you can say, okay, let's say if your child's name is Martha. Okay, I would have loved to be a child. So you can say, Martha, okay, let's talk about what every day will look like for both of us, as a family. So you can say, okay, in the morning, what do we do? The child can say, okay, brush teeth, wake up, have my shower, you write that in the morning, have shower. What else do we do? Like that. So there are various types of routine for different types of people. So I wouldn't tell you exactly how to do it because I'm not an expert, like I said, but you could discuss this with your child. Brush teeth. At the end, do you want your child to do his or her dishes after breakfast? You put that in the routine. What will afternoon look like? Do you want to go to the park with your child? Because I think children loves to go to the park. So you do that set of routines every morning, afternoon, night. And I think it's also important while doing this routine and you notice that your child is keeping to this routine. I think it's important to praise them. It's also important to encourage them. For me, I kind of reward them. I could say, okay, this time around we're having ice cream. Sometimes I could say, okay, where do you want us to go? They might choose the park, they might choose shopping. I'm saying specifically for me, so it might not work for everyone, but it's good to encourage them so that they know when they are doing it right and when they are not doing it wrong. Not only when they are doing it wrong, you tend to talk to them, you tend to, be angry or something. So let them understand when they are doing it right and let them be some certain rewards if you like. And I also think, based on what we talked about yesterday, if your child is maybe not behaving well, or let's say being naughty, I don't like to use that word, but if your child is not keeping to good habits, you could sit with the child as well. Talking is a good form of, therapy. You could ask the child, why do you think you did this? They will tell you. I mean, children will definitely talk. They might say, I think I'm hot. I think I did this. I think you're not paying attention. I think so and so did this to me at school. They will definitely tell you why they act the way they do. And then you could also, continue the conversation by saying, if this person did this, what do you think you should have done? They might tell you, report to an adult. Maybe if they're in school, report to my teacher. You could help them to start thinking, start building those morals and then good behaviors and then you could also start talking about what would you do differently. They would tell you, oh, I think I wouldn't be mad at my friend. I think I would tell my teacher or I would tell my friend. I think I'll report to mommy or daddy. or why did you maybe break this cup, or why did you do what I asked you not to do, they will tell you, and you can start speaking to them from that point to let them, become responsible for their actions, to know the reason why they did that, why it is bad or why it is good. I think it's important to talk to them, to teach them, so that they know that next time they're able to make informed decision. Okay, so for the sake of this video, again, not being long, I would, stop here, and then I will do the part 2 in my next video. Do well to comment. For those of you that have watched my videos, if you like my videos, please subscribe, share to your friends, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.